Hello, welcome to another episode of Anju Speaks Tech. Now, in this particular episode, I shall share my takeaways on the joint statement signed and issued after the AI Action Summit that took place in February 2025 in France. So, let's do a dissection. So the title of this joint statement it says that statement on inclusive and sustainable artificial intelligence for people and the planet. Now here are the words that stood out for me was inclusive, sustainable, people and the planet. Now, it also mentioned that participants from over 100 countries, including governments, international organizations, representatives of civil society, private sector, academia, research institute, they all gathered on February 10th and 11th and hold this AI Action Summit. So, against the point number two of that statement, it says that the summit has highlighted the importance of reinforcing the diversity of AI ecosystem. So, it is good that they have acknowledged because if we want to cater the whole world to different societies, we have diversified AI systems. Then another term that really stood out for me was this human right base, because the other phrases that are mentioned against that very point, that is human centric, ethical, safe, secure, trustworthy, these points were already there on the table for quite some time. But this human rights point, personally I think that this is not that much talked about, but it's good that they have included in this joint statement, because the what I see, or what I have learned from different other documents, that the existing labor laws that are already applicable in different countries across the world, the same is applicable for the AI systems as well. So we may have to just replicate the same with a few modifications. So it's good that this point includes human rights. Next, against point number three, so they have mentioned that we have affirmed the following main priorities, and they have laid out some priorities for them. So one is promoting AI accessibility to reduce digital divides. Now here they have acknowledged that okay, there are digital divides and they have to narrow it down. Then in the next point, the other points that are inclusive, transparent, ethical, so all these are mentioned in the previous section. But here what I have seen in this particular AI summit, that most of the leaders battled for the open source models to accelerate the development of AI systems. Now, then for the next point, that is making innovation AI thrive. This point is it's not new. It's basically it's discussed across industries. But the next 2 points which really caught my attention. So one is um, that encouraging AI development that is positively shapes the future of work and labor market. Yes, uh, since we have started discussing industry 4.0, so this point was also in the go, that this industry 4.0 will disrupt the labor market. And with the exponential advancement of AI systems, now we see that it's already creating an impact, not only to white collar jobs, it is also affecting blue collar jobs. So it's not clustered, it's impacting every realms of the labor industry. And the next point is making AI sustainable for people and planet. That is also very crucial, that we have to make AI systems sustainable for people and also for the planet as well. And to deliver these priorities, so they have laid down few points again. So the first one was founding members have launched a major public interest AI platform and incubators. So the next one, which I found it's a very important one, that is this is the first time in multi-stakeholder format issues related to AI and energy. Now these AI systems, especially when Gen AI came into play, so there was huge discussions that exploded on the power hungry chips and power hungry systems of AI. So if you want to fuel or train or use those AI systems, anyway you need more energy. And if you go by this conventional ways like fossil fuels, so that will definitely do a lot of harm to our planet in times to come. It has already been doing, and that's why we see that Google is going for this SMR, small modular reactors. Even Microsoft is also betting on atomic energies to fuel their data centers. The next one, again, they have mentioned that okay, we recognize the need to enhance our shared knowledge on impacts of AI in the job market. But here, this same thing is mentioned in the upper section as well. So in that, in this very point, I just expected that there should be some clear guidelines or laid out points or blueprints that how they're going to do that. But here they only say that they recognize the need to enhance shared knowledge. So that somehow says that still governments are trying to figure it out, that how AI will impact uh, the whole industry in the days to come, and how they will upskill or reskill their human resources. And then in the next point, they said that they recognize the need of inclusive, multi-stakeholder dialogues and cooperation on AI governance. Now, throughout this whole AI Action Summit, there's a governance part or regulation part that I feel that it is a bit less talked about. So the main focus was on the development. Don't know the maybe it's because of the political prowess as well, because now China has given China has created or given a shock to the world by introducing this deep sea. Now the European Unions or the USA, they are also trying to hit it back. So that's why I feel that this the regulation part is a bit less talked about, because the even the director of European Union, she also mentioned in this AI summit that um, she also mentioned that European Union is not uh, lagging behind. They are also advancing. But I personally just give a salute to European Union, because last year they were the first one who came up with a artificial intelligence law and implemented it. But now, even for USA also, they batted for a less regulation and more advancements of AI. And then in in the point number 5, they say that okay, harnessing the benefit of AI technologies to support our economies and societies depends on advancing trust and safety. So basically it talks about AI for good. Okay, so you have to harness the pros of the AI, so we so that we can deliver to the society, and even government will look forward to do the same. And if you see that the signatory countries, there are total more than 16 countries. But interestingly, this document was signed by India and China also. You can see here India and even here in China, but surprisingly USA didn't sign this joint statement. So it all started with the Bletchley Park Summit in UK in 2023, when the first of its kind conference summit took place, and now it was a turn for France. And let's see the points that they have discussed. I expected a bit more clarified action points, but here it came out that it's mainly further discussion points that uh, they will discuss. They will share knowledges among themselves and try to come up with the more uh, points, more blueprints, more actionable items. But so, in a nutshell, though it was an AI Action Summit, but maybe some new points emerged to be discussed, and less actionable items. Thank you, and keep watching Anju Speaks Tech for other topics. in days to come.